Welcome back. This is part 6 of Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. And the last time we were playing, we stumbled across what little book this is, and we'll open up and find out what the almanac we're talking about here. So we just completed level 2-4. So what could we have? The Suburban Almanac keeps track of all the plants and zombies you encounter. This is a neat little thing, so obviously you either want to look at the plants or you want to look at the zombies. So if we're looking at the plants first, we can select them to learn more about them. What you should be noticing is there are a lot of empty squares. So for the most part you're going to unlock most of these through general play, but there are several, probably close to a dozen, if not a little bit more, that we will have to purchase with all that money we're collecting. So if we go back to the Almanac Index, we can look at zombies. Similar to the plants, we're going to have to uncover these different zombies as we go through them. And if we want to learn more about them, we just have to select them. So as I've been mentioning in previous videos, the Buckethead one is the one that I fear, up until now at least, the most, because he has such a high toughness. It takes such a lot of damage before he actually gets his bucket off his head. So we're ready for the next level. And again, Plants vs. Zombies, the neat thing about this game is it does break up the general tower defense with some of these kind of neat little mini games. So far we've only did bowling, and this next one is kind of a whack-a-mole sort of thing. So I have this mallet here, and I whack it and it says POW! So it's a great diversion from the normal gameplay. I think if it was straight tower defense the whole way through, even though they've got different sort of backgrounds and perhaps strategies, this sort of minigame does break it up. And in fact, there's one later in the game, it's sort of, they call it Begoogled, and it's Bejeweled. They even have a Begooled, I think it's Begooled Twist. But yeah, I think it helps. Keeps it fresh. So you'll notice my strategy here. I'm going to be placing spud mines at the back, and any suns I find, I'm going to start to chew away at these gravestones. For two reasons. One, they spawn from them, and two, the money that you get when you use the grave buster, like I did in the last video. The spud mine is such a slow respawn that I want to get them built first, and that's more just as a last defense. I want to use the grave buster left to right. So you notice that the traffic cone, or simply cone head ones, they do require a double tap. So if you're a gamer, so to speak, you probably can guess what the bucket heads would require. I'll give you a moment. Yes, they require a triple tap. So really, not really much to this other than just being quick. So I got some suns, so let's get this one that's relatively close to me. And then you notice they're starting to pick up speed. Oh, and here we go, the bucket heads. Oof. So just starting to make sure I manage my. So starting to eat grave buster. Final wave. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. So I have unlocked. I'm just going to use a grave buster for money before I click on this new plant. And one more time, I think that's all I can afford. I have $1,000. What's this crazy looking mushroom? What's it gonna do for us? I got paid for each of my lawnmowers that were left. Hypno Shroom. Make a zombie fight for you. So there's two zombies that this is very useful against, and one of them you can see here pictured is the football zombie. In the original Plants vs. Zombies for the PC, they had the so-called MJ zombie. Recent patch, a year or so ago, they removed the Michael Jackson zombie and replaced him with this other kind of dancing zombie. So anyways, the Hypno Shroom is good on the football zombie and the dancing zombie. I really don't think it's absolutely necessary to have it. I think if you have enough defenses, you can manage without it. However, we've got 7 spots. Let's see what we got here. So we go with our 2 faithfuls. So even if I just sort of go with my standard, so then I have a question of this one I probably won't use, so let's put the Hypno Shroom in there as a backup. So let's rock. So working my strategy, get the puff shrooms out as quickly as possible, build up your sun shrooms as big as possible, as quickly as possible. So now I'm waiting, he's down there, I'm good. I need to put a second one there. And I'm good. So I need another second, I need a second one here, I'm good. So this time I'm not going to use a potato mine. Last time I used a potato mine early in the game and really actually didn't end up using it until quite late, so I think I'll restrain myself and continue to focus on the sun shrooms, even though it's just begging to be clicked. So this one up top, I'm going to need to help him out. I need at least 3, I'd say. So let's get a third one up, and then that should cover off on him. I've got 2 more sun shrooms to go. So I need to work down here. So I'm actually going to place that because I have enough sun for the next sun shroom. Now I want to consider the Grave Buster. And obviously starting to get the fume shrooms built up. Oh, and here's my first sort of football guy. So I've got 3 lined up here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let him come all the way here and shoot him up. Well, this is actually getting interesting down here. I don't like this at all. Yeah, see, that's not good. This can get really ugly really fast. So I'm gonna put that guy there. Oh boy. I'm actually in trouble. That was much harder than it needed to be. So we need to get our sun back here. That will delay the spawn now when we evolve to the next level. So let's start to get the fume shrooms in place. Pretty monster. Grave Buster there. And just keep collecting suns. Keep an eye on your front line here. So I'm gonna start popping him out. Nozzle. Whenever I can, I like to get rid of these graves. So I'll start a second column of fume shrooms. So now I'm kind of I'm waiting for him to probably Hypno Shroom. That will reverse his patterns. This is certainly not ideal. definitely help them out, and this is not ideal down here either. But this is also the end of it, so we should be fine. And we have unlocked our next crazy looking mushroom. So stay tuned until next time. Thanks for watching.